Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Okay. Okay, let's put 7 since I'm here. Okay, so this is video number 3 of the day. Divide and conquer. There is an agenda. I don't know how long this might be because I was thinking a lot about it last night when I saw it. A source close to the Prince Harry claims that the Duke has not been in touch with the Marine made by the informed courses, that's a quote, are not true. Okay, this I said that in one of the first 2 videos where Omid corrected something that they post. Okay, that Daily Mail. Okay, Tab General accuses Prince Harry of turning his back on the Royal Marines. And what I was thinking about, if the person is actually was in the Marine, come out and to put false accusation about that. My goodness. This is where I said there's an agenda out there to divide the royal family. Look at the video that I did that has the thumbnails of the British flag on it. Okay, when you look at the map where the footprint where the British is, they have some sort, their Commonwealth pretty much, their footprint around the world, it's pretty much around the world. So right now, the Queen is the one who's in power, who has control of the army. Okay? Anything that she says goes. If there's gonna be war, if the Queen said there's gonna be war, she's the one who's gonna she has the authority to let them to go to war, right? So what I've been saying from the get-go, okay? There is an agenda to divide the royal family and create chaos, and eventually the monarchy no longer exists. Okay, so whoever is in line to the throne, who's listening to people who's giving them the wrong advice, they better watch out, because eventually, when it's their turn, whether they become, well, the next two in line or king, or will be king, so they better be careful, because if by the time, with all those damages that they're doing now, putting all those negative things out, so by the time they become king, there won't be any control of the army for them to do, okay? Because they will not have the grip. Whatever law that is there for them to control the army, it's not going to be under their grip anymore, okay? It's going to be under politicians' grip. And just think about it, what the government system that they have right now, whoever's in power right now in the UK, look how destroying the things that they're doing. They're giving themselves raise during the pandemic. People are starving. They're not giving them food. But imagine what will they do with the army, okay? So this part, I'm just gonna leave it. It's just gonna be for Patreon, okay? So you guys won't even know if it's on I even said, but I'll read this. That's just for Patreon. Okay, I read one veteran wrote, Prince Harry is, quote, national treasure of UK, and this is so right, very right. All world love, respect him, and he has brought many to follow UK military news. Veteran, the best diplomat whom UK has for many countries. UK media works against interests of country. I expect this from the Daily Fair, but a top general, why will an ex-Marine go so low and spread lies about Harry? So if he is an ex-Marine, so he's not in there. Well, then again, Harry's doing things for the vets. So there's things that Harry's doing, so he should have known. But anyway, whatever I was thinking no longer fits into that narrative, because Harry is pretty much working with people who was, for veterans pretty much. Okay, you want Harry to come back, yet you spread lies. Are these people okay? I'm telling you. Jeez, there's a reply. Probably one which is a right-wing elite that allow gutter rag like the fair to use him as a pawn. How embarrassing. They don't have any shame, so there's nothing to embarrass about. Isn't the same thing got it off IG? Okay, this person tweeted this. So you guys could freeze your screen and read it. So as you can see, it's long. I read it myself yesterday, so you guys could read it yourself. Just pause the screen. Okay, that's it. All right, so we knew. Okay, let's reply. That sounds like lies. Why putting Harry in it? He left. We all know Prince Philip wanted that title go to Anne, and William has jumped on it to look good and continue to humiliate his little brother. Pathetic. There are militaries everywhere. You chase him out now, stop complaining. We knew, as always with Brits media, there is confusion between facts and lies. This is what MAGA called alternative reality, illness with no cure, well known on both sides of the ocean. Uh, and retrial to take away Prince Harry honorary military title to justify this, it will be eternal shame for a person of royal family to accept them happily. Also, to organize or campaign against Harry. Military must be united. Tabloid try to divide UK military is a crime. Yeah, this is the thing that really got me thinking also yesterday. You know, it's a crime. What they're doing right now, it's a crime. I would say this is treason. I will even go that far to say it's treason. Okay, trying to divide the country, the British family with the military. All right. I wonder what William promised to that general who is campaigning for him. Jesus Christ. No surprise here, hogwash coming from the DF, Daily Fail, with their continuing agenda. What do they expect? Terrible when a member of the Marine allowed themselves to be pawned to the Daily Fail. How embarrassing. We all know they are testing the water to justify giving the honor to his uncle. My goodness, to brother. Okay, let's see. UK media, Professor Brian Cathcart shows how reliable is UK media. Let me click on it. Okay, so you guys could look at this. Okay, where's UK? Oh, all the way at the bottom. UK. 15, 10 to trust. Okay, gray, don't know. 75, don't trust. My goodness. Do they have the US? Okay, I don't see. It's probably there somewhere. Okay, I don't see it. All right, not shocking, but as a 15-year member of the U.S. military, along with my husband, 18 years, I'm sorely disappointed in a general for stopping so low. What is it then? The U.S. had this general who went to Russia and had. You find people, money. I realize money make people do a lot of stupid things. All right, even if they're destroying the country. Imagine doing this kind of tactic. Okay, when you have a country you live in, it's best to preserve or help make it better. Okay, once you create chaos, okay, that kind of comfort you used to have, it will not be there. Most likely a lot of people, when you see them immigrant, when they go, they migrate to another country, that means something is not right in their homeland. It's not like they really want to leave, but they have to leave to survive. But these people, they don't see it. They're destroying it. And you know what, let me just stop. Okay, no one has such passion as Harry to support military, and also no one has such financial possibility to support veterans so much as Harry, told by Busty01, and so very true. Okay, so this person might have said it, and then she tagged them to let her know that he said, okay, they want to use the army to hurt him after they have tried everything else and failed. Rat. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, because Harry, he could still do it even if. He has Archwell. We're gonna see how Archwell is gonna help all the other things he's passionate about anyway. My goodness. It's my God. When you think about it, jealousy, this is what jealousy made people do. My goodness. They want to use the army to, okay, they can never hurt him again. Harry is thriving, like others can destruct. Whomever get those honor will have to live with the burden of how they achieve it in the first place. They hurt him with his smear campaign, but his military duties and taking away honors. He loved his Marines and veterans, but I agree, those titles will be for person who wants them to take burden and dishonor until the end of life. Okay, this last attempt was so lame. Okay, I'm really skeptical of this story, but then again, either way, I see operational hurt Harry for not leaving his wife is going along. you know, in one of my video where I said where Harry and Meghan, they stick in together in their bubble. Whenever the wave come, they jump together. So I'm optimistic. Okay, we know the pattern of those people, so I'm optimistic they'll jump the hurdle. Okay, together they will jump it. The most important from Busty 101, Harry deeply cares about the veterans, so they'll just use veterans to hurt Harry. But it will be long time hurt the veterans because no one in that family will be as dedicated as he is. He's very passionate about the veterans, their well-being. That's true. Because that time, what is it he explained? I don't think I have it, but he explained when it struck him, where they call him, what is it, I think it's when the press find out he was in Afghanistan. Okay, for his safety and the people around him, they asked him to come back. So while he was on the flight back, there was an injured soldier in front of him. He couldn't help it, just hit him. Look at how this guy is gonna go back home to his family. I don't know if that person survived or anything like that, but this is what he's gonna go back to. So that he reached a milestone coming back by seeing a soldier, and this is why he's so passionate about it. He see it with his own two eyes. It's like the war. What is it? The British press is throwing lemon, but Meghan and Harry keeps on turning those lemon into lemonade. Okay, they wanted to tell the world where he was. They didn't care about his safety, but him coming back, look what happened, and he became so passionate for the veteran. So those veterans, I don't know. There's a moral issue that. It seems like, okay, from outside looking in, it seems like a moral issue. They don't teach a lot of Brits for this kind of thing to keep on going. And you have, for instance, this actor who was being bribed $70,000 to send negative things about Meghan. Even though right now he's a struggle actor, he didn't take it. Morally, he felt like it was wrong. He's like, I know, maybe I seen her once or something. She never did anything to me for me to go talk negative about it. But for some reason, some Brits, okay, some, not all, some Brits are easily manipulated with money. Okay, that also bring under the umbrella of someone about Meghan, okay, who's related to Meghan. Well, two of them. But anyway, all part of the smear campaign against him and Meghan. Okay, yep, we all knew this was a lie by the Daily Fail and their supposedly informed sources. The immunity level of all the so-called grown-ups contributing and the daily abuse of this young couple is unbelievable. I just thought of something here where it's almost the same tactic that the Sussex squad are doing, in which Harry just illustrate also by telling Omid or whatever source that this is false. The false information came out and boom, right away, they shut it down. Okay, so they really have to be on top of their games. Okay, they have to have people looking, what are they printing, so we could shut it down right away. Okay, so this is it. This is the exact same thing that the Sussex squad are doing also. Okay, the Sussex squad will never know what's going, behind the scene with the vets and all of that. Okay, so the things that the Sussex squad could easily identify, from the tabloid, they shut it down right away. Okay, stop spreading lies. This is not true. This is who Meghan is. This is what she did before she came to the royal family. All of that. Now, when this part, I think, is the same footprint, the same blueprint that Harry is doing right now. This thing came out, bam, okay, they shut it down right away. Stop spreading lie, because if you leave it 1 2 days a week, it become the norm. People accept it. So the minute it come out, bam, you shut it down and shut them off up. Okay, so I see. Okay, family are controlled by tabloid and his brother is spiteful. So the Marine seems to be the only thing left that matters to Harry. He doesn't give a shit about title or whatever crap, but he deeply cares about the veterans. So they'll use veterans to use Harry, but will in the long term hurt the veteran because no one. Okay, these are the part that he was retreating individually, I think. The long term veterans, because no one in the family will be as dedicated to it as he is. He is very passionate about the veteran, their well being, and is based whether he can make so much money for his patronages once COVID goes and do functions. The charities will flourish. Correct. Harry is passionate about veteran, has always been. Didn't believe it anyway. All right. So I read this and okay, because this video is not gonna be. Sorry, they should have thought about that before the aggressive racist harassment. Besides, doesn't Prince Andrew has his military honor? Why isn't this general writing to him? My goodness, will that be a defamation here? My God. But anyway, this is it. What is that? I'm so happy having again shut down the light. Yeah. Okay, this one is good to read. Okay, I'm so happy Harry and Meghan are able to shut down lies in real time. Will the Daily Mail ever stop? I'm glad Harry and Meghan have partnered with reputable companies like Time 100 and their new friends with character whom they've met from Silicon Valley who are tech guru expert. Yeah. Yeah. What is that? We know the end game. We've seen it since it almost March, so they can get a new patron if they want. Okay. Why smear Harry's name? Because not Harry is vying for what is that? Buying for the position. Okay, let him enjoy it. They are working overtime. What is it? Oh, that's that thing. Okay, you guys could read it. I did show it before. My goodness. All right, so there's more. Okay, I need to start editing. There's more, but I'll do it on